Strewn along the mid-Atlantic seaboard are roughly 500,000 large dents in the Earth's surface. Called Carolina Bays for the bay trees that flourish in them, these elliptical depressions have mystified people for centuries. There are many debated causes of the bays: wind, water, fish, icebergs, meteorites, comets. This last possibility, still hotly disputed, theorizes that nearly 13,000 years ago, a comet crashed into an ice sheet near the Great Lakes. The resulting shock waves and debris form the bays, all of which align to point toward the northwest. Carolina Bays range from 200 feet to 7 miles long. The wetland visible here is a tiny part of Woods Bay. Pond lesson. I sat next to a pond as a child. It spoke to me and told me to write poems. I did not doubt what it was saying. I need to remember this courage. I feel the soft skin of my voice emerging from its newborn shell. I begin again this way every morning, holding my own small hand. My path is filled with quartz and rabbits. I have to look where I am going. In the looking is the beauty. I record what I see with fingers in the sand. I let go of this necklace of doubt. It is old and scratches my neck. The clasp is rusted and permanently shut. It breaks with one sharp pull. A blanket helps me to rest. I pull it over my head. I make a bag for my dreaming. If you imagine strange creatures lurking beneath that murky water, you're right. While it may look unwelcoming to you, a blackwater swamp is the perfect home for species adapted to its special conditions. The water's dark color comes from tannic acid, released when microorganisms digest fallen leaves, sticks, and logs. All that microbial activity creates a low oxygen or anaerobic underwater environment where unique fish species thrive. Cypress trees also like it here, using their ability to grow knees to stand tall in unstable mud. Like all wetlands, blackwater swamps control flooding while providing habitat for plants, birds, reptiles, and mammals. As we enter the season of spring and its principle of opening this month, we begin by using our ears, which are always open, to go beyond hearing into listening. Spend some time today listening to all the beautiful sounds around you. As your ears are open to all the beauty that we take for granted and overlook in the world, begin to listen to the silence between sounds. Realize that the world is making music for us all the time, and in order to be in harmony, all we have to do is listen with open ears and an open mind. Spring is a time of rebirth, but here's the thing about rebirth. It assumes a time before death, destruction, leaving behind. No dawn before the night, no light without shadow, no resurrection without crucifixion. This is the logic of history in the West. It is the dialectic of destruction and creation that repeats itself in an endless and linear line. And our minds, too, have been trained to accept this logic. We read history as a series of causes and effects. We comfort ourselves with knowledge. When we are worried, we get objective, logical. We want things to be predictable. We seek out people to help us do this. Economists, politicians, psychologists, scientists. A whole network of experts whose job it is to help us through hard times with numbers and facts. Sometimes the numbers help us face facts and give us hope and make us feel less alone. But the one thing the numbers and facts can't do is change anything. They can't tell us how this happened or whose fault it is or what should be done about it or how to avoid this pain in the future. Only words can do that. Only words can create the birth of a new future. But not just any words. Words connected to sound and breath and being. Words connected to the space and time and breath and body in which they are created. Words that connect us to the circle of all that is.